You're watching How Well Made It in America. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience with us is fruitful. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. And we do hope you consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
Spirituality as a smokescreen, blaming God for all this foolishness. God ain't said none of this stuff. Some of this stuff, you stop using spirituality as a if you're prejudiced, just say you're prejudiced. If you're a sexist, say you're a sexist. If you're a racist, say you're a racist. If you're homophobic, say you're homophobic. Stop using your spirituality.
Say it with your chest, baby. Just say it with your chest. If you don't like me, don't tell me you don't like my singing. Don't tell me it's because of your spiritual beliefs, baby. Just stand on business in 2024. How the hell y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Shout, mother. Dr. Hope, you're here. Hey, because, baby, I got some things to get off of my chest. What the hell is going on in 2024? Hey, y'all, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Bullet in Flight, Power Media, Samuel, Kwame. Hey, y'all. I just want to get straight into it because I don't know what is going on in 2024. Some of the things we're going to talk about, I'm late. Some of the things we're going to talk about, I'm early and I couldn't get to it. But, baby, let's start with just hilarious. Let's just get into the church announcements and what went viral. Listen, click like, click share, tell everybody. Honey, tell your friends to come on in because I'm going to talk today. We just going to get into the Breakfast Club and just hilarious. The Breakfast Club recently, just trying to be hilarious. Hey, Michaela, how you doing? If you're transphobic, just say you're transphobic, okay? Kwame, play that clip one more time so we can just set the precedence for the Daryl Walter Show today. Play that clip one more
Your
time.
neighbor say, I'm sick of you using spirituality as a smokescreen, blaming God for all this foolishness. God ain't said none of this stuff. Some of this stuff. You stop using spirituality as a smoke. If you're prejudiced, just say you're prejudiced. If you're a sexist, say you're a sexist. If you're a racist, say you're a racist. If you're homophobic, say you're homophobic. Stop using your spirituality.
My God, today I felt that. Baby, we gonna have church today, okay? Just hilarious recently, joined the Breakfast Club, okay? And let me just say, I have not said anything negative about Just Hilarious. I think she's a wonderful addition to the Breakfast Club. Oh, yes, baby. I don't know if you're gonna get this again. You may get this from now on, baby. And I'm 11-month alcohol free, so this is all natural. Okay, but Just Hilarious recently joined the Breakfast Club. And let me just say, I'm happy for her. She's a great addition to the Breakfast Club. She deserves. Good evening, Major. I'm so glad you made it, baby. Click like, share with your people, okay? Because we're going to talk about what the hell is going on the Breakfast Club. So Just Hilarious, let me say, wonderful on there. She's pregnant. She's living her best life. She needs to be on the Breakfast Club, okay? The Breakfast Club was dry. And let me just say, bring up the old picture of the Breakfast Club. We miss Angela Yee. Girl, we glad you got your own show. And let me just say this. I'm glad you got up out there, okay? Because as much as I love Charlamagne and DJ Envy, they were not in the business of protecting Black women. And see, I'm gonna help Just Hilarious out because she don't know she digging a hole that ain't nobody gonna help her get out of at the end of it. Now let's get back to Just think she hilarious. Whew. So Jess got up on, the Breakfast Club. Look at her, pregnant with abs and everything. She is a handsome woman. Absolutely handsome. Skin glowing, body banging, no shade. Okay? So Just Hilarious got on the Breakfast Club and was talking about Reesa Teesa, who I will talk about later. And let me pause right here for Black women and just let you all know that Just Hilarious does not support the plus size community because she was coming for y'all and then she tried it. Okay, so y'all not a Black woman screaming about protecting Black women who ain't standing for her own. Okay. Let's play the clip and see what happened because I want y'all to watch this because I'm going to walk you through it. Okay, go ahead. Can we hear the audio? All right, we can't hear the audio. Hold on, pause that, Kwame. All right, let's go back and try that. Now, let me explain what's going on. Just Hilarious, who's on the Breakfast Club, she is talking about a recent story with Reesa Teesa. Okay, let's see. Are we going to be able to play that clip? Or am I going to have to walk everybody through it? Kwame, you with me? Okay. While Kwame's working on that,
I know they know the difference.
Okay, so T.S. Madison threatens Charlamagne for his big back comment.
Oh my God, no.
Yes, that's what I said. I was like, oh my God, you should be real scared. Last week, I reported on the viral
hold on,
TikTok
let's pause right there.
That I married.
Let's pause right there. I got to walk y'all through this. You see, Just Hilarious said it sarcastically. We should be really scared. Y'all got to watch the microaggressions. Go ahead and play.
And for those who may not be familiar, this is the woman who had an exclusive series on TikTok to share all the lies her ex-husband told her and how she believed them. Charlamagne shared his opinion on the story when I reported it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I hear a lot of big back behavior. Does she have a big back?
She do give Sheila that was driving up the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sheila
did.
Was beautiful though.
Yeah, no. You talked about the big back, not the face.
Yeah, you're right.
She's cool.
What's your thing with big backs?
No, I'm just saying because in a situation like this, some of you big backs, y'all got to stop being so thirsty for a man. There's a man out there for you. Okay, this woman believed all of this because she wanted to believe all of this. Big back belief isn't like everybody else's belief. Okay,
Let's
she said
pause
herself,
right here.
he said everything I
Let's
wanted.
pause right here, baby. Because Charlamagne, did your wife have big back behavior when you were screwing everything that had a hole in it and you was pretending to be faithful to her? Was that big back behavior? Because I believe your wife has a small back. So was she thirsty then for believing all the lies that you fed to her that you was a real nigga? Okay, let's go on and keep playing.
To hear.
Yeah.
She wanted to believe whatever was coming out of his mouth because she wanted a man so bad.
Okay, so T.S. Madison, a self-proclaimed big backer, she publicly checked in on the rest of the Big Back Brigade to see how she should respond, and she said, hashtag big back people, including me. Y'all letting Charlamagne get away with that? Or are we caving his face in? Let me know.
Whoa.
Yep, there was no LOL, there was no emoji, there was no nothing. First of all, why nobody even talking to you? How you just include yourself?
Pause right there.
Now,
Pause
if you
right
were to
there.
say that to her, then what would happen?
Let's pause right there, Kwame. You be playing church today. You see where she said nobody was even talking to you. Okay. Now, at first I said, well, maybe she thinks she's not a big back, but T.S. Madison is a woman of a particular size. For all intent purposes, she is part of the big back community. That's no shade. She said it herself. Then it dawned on me, she's not talking about her big back. Okay, go ahead and play the clip.
Oh, they'd be calling for my head on social
What?
media.
I'm talking about social media in the streets.
In the streets.
Everywhere.
They ask for you to be canceled, suspended, and all that.
It's like, what are we even talking about?
Well, let the record show, I didn't even know the young lady had a big back. Okay, I just said it sounded like big back behavior. And I know big back belief when I hear it.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
You know why he knows big back
I don't
belief,
know why
y'all?
the big back
Pause right there. You know why he knows big back belief? Because he's encountered it. He married it. He fed it to a lot of women. See, I'm so grateful for Charlamagne's, evolution and him going seeking mental health and bettering himself. But let's not forget or neglect the fact that at one point he was an ASN. I can't even say it on here. He was an ASN. I'm gonna need y'all to just go ahead and use my acronyms and put it together. But he was an ASN. And ain't shit. He said it himself. Okay? That's how he knows about big back belief. Come on, keep going. Play the tape.
Aid was upset at me.
Well, I don't know how somebody just include themselves in it. Like, why are we?
I don't think she was serious, though. Was she serious? That sounded like
I don't see no LOL.
The beginning of it sounded like a joke to me.
Well, is she a friend? Did she call you up and say, I'm just playing?
No, I'm talking about the beginning when she said the big back people. What did she say?
She believes she has a big back. She said, hashtag big back people, including me.
Yeah, I thought that was a joke.
Are we caving in his face?
Yeah, don't do that, T.S. Madison. You know what I'm saying? Because, Jess just said it would. If I was to make a tweet about a transgender like that and end it by saying, we caving their face in, social media would be calling for my head.
Absolutely.
So let's play nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's absolutely play nice. But see, that's crazy because that's going to fly right up under the radar because, I guess she could say that. That's crazy.
Pause. Go ahead and end the clip.
But end more.
Go ahead and end the clip, child. This lady, do you see what she just did? She took a conversation about big backs and being misled. Okay, because Teesa Reesa, if you've been hiding under a rock, there's a 50-part series on TikTok. Teesa Reesa, falls for this man, marries him, divorces him, who lied. Okay, so we were talking about big backs. Notice it was just hilarious that turned the conversation and shifted it to the LGBTQIA plus community. That's what she did. She turned it. And then she instigated and incited feelings to other women who agree with her. Okay. But since I'm a part of the LGBTQIA plus community, daughter, I got some words for you today. Okay. And I saw the T.S. Madison live, so I didn't know that you were somebody whose ex cheated on you with another man. I didn't know you had Kimberell syndrome. I wasn't even aware of that. But now that I'm aware about that, see, it totally makes sense while you've been going from relationship to relationship, and Country Wayne, with a bunch of baby mamas that he takes care of, played in your face. So much so, he told you to keep his name out your mouth because you keep talking about him. That's what you keep doing, okay? Now that you on the Breakfast Club, you got a platform, okay? And you think you have all of this power, but let me help you with something. That same power that got you there is the same power that's going to have your ass hanging out to dry when nobody will help you, because DJ Envy and Charlamagne God did the same thing to Angela Yee. I know I said something. I know I said something. Notice how they always agreeing with her. Oh yes. Oh yes, Jess. Oh yes. Oh yes, baby, they gonna leave you out to dry and you gonna put your foot in your mouth. And Charlamagne gonna be over with his family, and DJ gonna be over with his 100 kids and his wife whom he cheated on, who she had big back behavior also at some point. Okay, big back behavior ain't just relegated to big backs. That's the point they trying to make. But see, just hilarious, you got your little strong back, okay, up on the Breakfast Club and tried to come for the trans community. And everybody's going like, how she do it? It's the microaggressions. And here's my thing. In the words of Fantasia, if you don't like me, then don't talk to me. But see, baby, you keep getting on your good two strong feet and coming for people that you ain't got no business to come for. Because without the makeup and without the weave, you look like Miss Netta yourself. Come on, somebody, help me today. What the hell is going on? I really don't understand. I really don't understand. And the crazy part to me is that everybody's saying she right. Oh, they're gonna leave her out to dry. She, mark my words from this episode today. Just hilarious, because I've been seeing it all over the place. She keep getting into it with everybody. And then Charlamagne over to the side, he's a mental health advocate. Notice how he got his mental health together and we don't hear shit no more. Kim Burrell glory hole syndrome. Notice how Charlamagne got to the top and we don't hear nothing no more. I know he got his shows. I know he's doing stuff behind the scenes. But come on now. Mental health affects everybody. And regardless of what you think about somebody who doesn't look like you. Okay. I really don't know. I'm not a fan of Just Hilarious, and I don't have to be to give her props. But I think she has a problem with the gay community and the trans community and people who don't look like her, and it's obvious. And my thing is that if that's how you feel, say it with your chest. T.S. Madison read her because she deserved to be read like that. That conversation was about big backs. Lord, let me move on from this. I'm sorry. I done got caught up. Okay, calm down, Daryl. I don't like it. I don't like it. Because you know what? I feel like when you come for one, you come for me. That's it. That's it, and that's all. You come for my people, you come for me. I don't care who it is. Anybody who knows me knows what it is. Okay? And I'll be very quiet. I'll be minding my own business. That's really what I'll be doing. Not yet, sis. Okay. Let's move on from the good old boys club. Wendy Williams. Now, here's the funny part about this Wendy Williams. I've been meaning to get to this Wendy Williams story for what? 3 weeks now, Kwame? And every time I keep running out of time to get to it, but I realize everything happens for a reason. Now, this the Wendy Williams I know and I want to remember. And if you're anybody like me, I've been a fan of Wendy Williams since the radio days to the television days, okay? Wendy Williams had the Lifetime movie that came out recently. Let me hear in the comments, did y'all watch it? Did y'all catch a glimpse of it, or you like me? You can't bring yourself to watch it. Talk to me. Child. Let's see a clip of what I was going to show you. Now, this is what Wendy are we allowed to? I don't think we can hear the audio because I think we got to pay for it. But this is what we were going to see of the Wendy Williams. It was supposed to be a comeback documentary. It was supposed to be about her or coming back with a podcast. If you follow me on TikTok, I have talked about that. And Wendy was supposed to be making a comeback. Baby, this documentary was everything, everything but a comeback documentary. Okay, now let's go and show the other picture I have of Wendy. Now here, let's just get into the rap. I'm gonna tell you my honest opinion of this Wendy Williams thing. I told y'all a long time ago she wasn't. Take that picture off because it scared me. I don't want to remember Wendy like that. Bring up the good picture, Kwame. Thank you. Now we know Wendy Williams has a history of a lot of shit. Okay, I know she did coke for the gods. Okay, she was snorting like nobody's business. A lot of drinking. You know, and I'm gonna guess. You know, she talked about sexual assault. She's talked about a lot. Now let's get this straight. Okay, a lot of y'all friends out there came for Wendy and said it's because of what she said about Tab. That ain't the case, okay? Because if that's the case, some of y'all's mamas would look like Wendy right now. And I said what I said, and that's on the period on the United States of America, okay? And I say that with love. But if that were the case, some of y'all right now would have bulging eyes and not remember where you were last night, okay? First of all, Wendy Williams, her management came out and said that she was diagnosed with primary aphasia and frontal dementia. Okay, let's just start right there. Now, what I believe is that this has been going on for a while. I think that's why we were missing spaces of her for a while. I even want to go back to the time that she passed out. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that had something to do with it. I know they said dehydration and all this other stuff going on. Shame on Lifetime. Shame on Lifetime. Shame on Kevin Hunter, senior and junior. You know, I pray every Black woman that you come across whoops your ass. Every time they see you, they give you that Black mama look like they're going to pull the belt out. Because that's what you deserve for the rest of your life. I'm not gonna pray like Funky Geneva that Wendy hunts Kevin's baby for the rest of his life. But you know, I'm just gonna say anything bad happened to that baby, that's your mom and daddy. That's just, you know, get an evil eye on the baby or something. Here's the reality also. And I want to say this and as a learning lesson to a lot of you out there. Get your affairs in order. I mean, get your affairs in order. If you don't have life insurance, don't get that shit. Okay? If you don't have family or you don't have, put your stuff in writing. Okay, put it in writing what you want if and when there comes a time when your mind ain't doing what it's supposed to do. Because I feel like Wendy is in a situation that if she were in her 100% right mind, she would not be there. But also, you know, we talk about heartbreak. Okay, that Kevin Hunter did a number on her. Okay, and from the looks of it, Kevin Jr. Like his daddy. And it's sad that Wendy doesn't have someone or people around her, okay, to really make sure that she is living a comfortable life. Bruce Willis has dementia. You know, Barbara Walters had dementia, and she had people around her. You know, Bruce Willis has people around who are making sure that he lives a private, comfortable life, okay? Wendy, get the right people around you. Let this be a lesson to get the right people around you, baby. Get the right people around you. Watch the friends that you have. Watch who you marry. I don't know who's to hear this and why I'm parking right here, but watch who you marry. Watch who you marry. Some of y'all get in these relationships not because you're connected to them, not because they're their soulmate, but because you're bonded with trauma. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you got people around you that don't mean you no good because you don't want to be alone, and you friendships out of your pain, you befriending people out of your hurt, you putting people around you that don't mean you no good. Stop it. That's all I gotta say. Stop it. Because this is a sad situation. I got through 20 minutes of that documentary and I said, hell no. Shame on Lifetime. Let me tell you something. This entertainment industry, these businesses, and let's scale it on down to just jobs. They don't give a shit about you. Lifetime, Debmar did not give a damn about Wendy Williams, and it shows. They moved on, went and got another talk show, the Sherry Show. We gonna get to her. Why she ain't said nothing? But here's the thing. Wendy chose to marry him. That's the thing I'm trying to get at. She married that man and stayed with him after it should have been over. Child. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pay some bills, take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about why Sherry ain't said nothing about this Wendy Williams thing. Because everybody's saying like, well, why Sherry ain't said nothing? You think she would wish, send her well wishes, say something on the show? She can't. She can. And I'm going to tell you why when we come back. I'll see y'all in a few seconds. Peace.
Because self-care should be luxurious. Luxe Noir.
Hey pilots, did you know that you can now catch the electrifying sounds of Bullet in Flight Radio anywhere you go? Yes, you heard it right. Tune in to the high-flying beats and soaring melodies by downloading the TuneIn app on your mobile device. Just search for Bullet in Flight Radio and hit play. It's that easy. And if you have a smart device like Alexa or Google, just say, hey Google or Alexa, play Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn. Experience the rush of adrenaline wherever you are. Listen to Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn using your Alexa or Google devices. Soaring through the skies has never sounded this good. Don't miss out on the ultimate musical journey. Tune in now to Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn and let the music take you on an unforgettable ride. Get ready to elevate your listening experience. Brought to you by Bullet in Flight Radio.
That's me right now in the spirit, letting it all out, because I'm tired. Just, you know what? And can I just say on a side part, I think Jess Hilarious done pissed me off a little bit. I don't know. It's just something about her that just bothers my spirit real bad. Like real bad. Like Carisha, who we never gonna hear from again, real bad. Sherry Shepherd, let's get into it, child. Y'all keep at, everybody wondering why Sherry ain't said nothing. Why Sherry ain't said nothing about Wendy? I mean, she did take over for the Wendy show. She should say something. She can't. Okay, 2 reasons. First of all, let's start off by saying that's not Sherry's brand. Sherry Shepherd and Wendy Williams are in 2 different lanes, okay? Sherry is positive, uplifting. There's a little halo over the show. She talks about positive things. She doesn't get into the salaciousness like a Karamo or, remember back in the day, Sally Jesse Raphael, right? That's not Sherry's brand. Secondly, they too busy covering up the fact that one of her executive producers died by suicide. He took his life, unalived himself. Can I say that? Yes. Yes, he did. His name was Matt Uzzle. Bring up the picture of him. Kwame hit me earlier and said, who is this white man? Where does he go? That's, first of all, rest in peace. The late Matt Uzzle, I hope I'm saying that correctly. He died February 13th. Okay? Bring Sherry up. Because it's Sherry's show. Okay? Notice, and listen, this is no shade to anybody, but notice, honey, we ain't heard too much. You got to Google the story. It's not going to come up. Notice you ain't heard it in the live news or on YouTube or anything. But yes, honey, if you Google it, the man took his own life. Because, so last year he was in an accident, a motorcycle accident, okay? And when he was out, somebody took over his position. He was one of the executive producers overseeing the budget, okay? When they went to go look at the bills and everything, when he was laid up, catching himself, probably listening to the Daryl Walter show to get ideas for Sherry, because a lot of people get the ideas from me. Allegedly. I ain't gonna say who. But they noticed all the bills wasn't paid. And it was $5 million. Over $5 million. And it had been going on so long, they suspect it was more. So we baby, they went to see about it after they found out, and they found him dead in his apartment. And that ain't allegedly, baby. This is on Beyonce's internet. God bless the dead. That is what happened. That's why Sherry can't say anything about Wendy Williams. I know she ain't. She too busy. Sherry got a lot going on behind the scenes at that show. I can feel it. She does a great job. That is a machine, and they're doing great work, okay? Because I'm trying to figure out how Jennifer Hudson got a 3rd season. And somebody can fight me on that one because there is no lie detected on that. Anyways, praying for Sherry Shepherd, praying for everybody at the show and everything. That's terrible to hear about that. But let's move on to Reesa Teesa. If you've been hiding on the rock, of course you've heard about Reesa Teesa, unless you've been hiding on the rock, unless you just, ain't paying attention. Reesa Teesa recently did a 50-part series on TikTok about how she met, married, and divorced a pathological liar. Okay? Now, Reesa done flown to England. Everybody done felt sorry for her. Hundreds of millions of views. And side note, she made about 80,000 to 100,000 from TikTok. So for all of you content creators out there, just put that in perspective with your views and how much you're making, okay? In reality, with all due respect, it ain't a lot. Fight somebody else, okay? So recently, the Legion, the ex-husband who she named Legion, came forth. And can we see a picture of Legion? See, here's the thing, okay? And this is why Charlamagne said it sounded like big back behavior. And I think this ain't even big back behavior. This is just some dumb, foolish behavior, okay? Because this man said he was the vice president of a company. I ain't saying vice president has a look, but that ain't it if it was. Honey, and I'm going to listen, I got through 4 videos, and I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. Because here's the thing, and she owned up to her stupidity, okay? Because that's what it was. When she said this started during the pandemic, I was like, I already know. I already know. Do you know how many false love affairs started in the pandemic? Did anybody else fall in love and out of love during the pandemic? As soon as she said that we was alone, we didn't know if we was gonna get out of it. You know, you fall for things that you don't normally fall for. But anyway, she fell for Legion. Now, Legion, whose real name is Jerome McCoy. That was another clue right there, McCoy. But whatever. Yeah, Jerome McCoy, he said everything that Reesa said was false. Now we and he plans on taking legal action with his pretend lawyer. Hey, baby. Hey, Queen, congratulations out there. Let me say this about, yes, you did. Cupcakes. You walked in right on time. Legion is a mess. But here's the thing I want to talk about. Okay? Because I realized with this Reesa Teesa story and friends, a lot of y'all cousins out there like to fight me in the comment section. A lot of people suffer from what I think to be called the boy who cried wolf syndrome. Like, y'all just don't believe nothing anymore. Somebody could jump off a bridge and fall to the concrete and face splatter all over. And the first thing somebody gonna go is, they made that up. They did that. You know, all this stuff. The only thing he needs to take legal action for is on that night. Bring that comment back up. The 1998 headset he's still using for his 93 cellular device. Baby, and that, what is that, an ear piercing in the eye, or is that a mole? I don't even know what that is. Whatever it is, it's a mess. And somebody fell for it. And here you go talking about somebody lying. But y'all don't believe nothing anymore. Somebody had the nerve to say, I don't know if she's telling the truth. I don't know if I believe all that. But you believe that man said he loved you when he told you that. You believed you were the only one for a very long time. But yet you have a problem but believing that this woman fell for this dumb bullshit. But y'all fall for dumb shit all the time out there. Okay, I'm not going to exclude myself. I fell for some dumb shit. I got my own story. Okay, I got a legion. But I realize a lot of people don't believe like what's out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, not y'all, because people who follow me are smart and intelligent. Okay, Reesa Teesa knows she was done. She owns her shit. She knows it was a dumb mistake. But here's the thing. Okay, and this is just me, Daryl, talking to y'all, because we got to have a conversation about this. Okay, how you gonna share your story at Netflix said for you've been filming for 60 days with them, and she ain't even told her story 16 days ago? Right, because now he wants to be a director. Okay, because I bet you he told Netflix that when he was a teenager, he graduated from film school cum laude. Okay, but here's what I want to say. A lot of y'all have trust issues because you don't trust yourself. Let's have a real conversation about this, because Reesa Teesa, girl, I love you. And if you was my friend, I would have this conversation with you. So I'm going to have this conversation with all my girlfriends out there and my guys out there that keep falling for shit talking about you'll never trust again. Okay? Y'all got to start trusting yourself and trusting the God inside of you. You got to start trusting your intuition, and you got to start listening to that inside voice. Okay, y'all get with these men. See, here's the thing that I had an issue with Reesa Teesa, okay? Because the first lie, I'd have been out. But lie after lie after lie. And just kept going with it. The first time they show you who they are, baby, walk. A lot of y'all get into situations, okay? And then when the situation ends, you look back and say, well, he did, say this and then it was the other. Okay, he did lie to me. That see, y'all overlook the small shit. And then when the big stuff happens, you want to blame the other person. I got a friend right now in Georgia. Okay, that man he ain't straight, but he ain't gay, but he ain't straight. They've been married for 20 years, and she blaming him for messing up this marriage, and she not taking accountability for the fact that she married a gay man that she knew was gay the whole time. She knew Legion was a liar from the beginning, but stayed to make a 50-part series. And some of y'all stay in situations long after it's over. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I got to get that off of my chest. Because if Reesa was my friend, she wasn't going to listen. She was going to stay, because that's what some of y'all do. Your friends tell you to get out of that marriage, get out of that situation, get out of that relationship. And what do? I just love him. You don't understand. He just has to grow. Okay, let me just move on. Because you know what? I'm just tired of people lying. And I thought I was going to do a recap of Black History Month, but ain't nothing to recap. Kwame, find me a picture of Larry Reed. See if you can find a picture of Larry to just bring me up, child, because I got to get this off my chest and just be done with it. Because apparently I'm late to the game. Take Reesa Teesa off, because, child, she ain't going to learn. She's not going to learn. She going to meet another Legion. I mean, it was a good story. Don't get me wrong. I didn't watch all the parts, but I definitely caught 14 and like 45 and 49. Why you bring that picture up all in my face? Larry Reed, I got to call you to the Daryl Walter show, okay? I'm going to talk about this, and I'm going to be done with this. Bring me up, put him to the side. So I can, right here, put him right here. Can he go right here, Kwame? No, not yet. Okay. While Kwame's working on that, because I want Larry Reed to be up here while I talk about him, because I ain't scared. But we need to have this conversation, because ain't nobody told me. Let me just say it like this. I'm going to start from the very beginning. I've been following Larry Reed since the pandemic. I'm a comment child. I've been following Larry Reed since the pandemic, okay? I am a member of Patreon. I have gone to a Reformation experience. I have given my money to Larry Reed, okay? I have been a staunch supporter of Larry Reed. And recently, I didn't, and you know what's so funny? I'm playing with my hair because obviously I'm trying to find my words with this one, y'all. I have been under the radar, and I feel like God has a way of just orchestrating things, because while y'all saw all of this that was playing out last week, and I know some of y'all going, Daryl, what are you talking about? Because you probably didn't see it either. I didn't know. That's why I ain't talked about Larry. Some of y'all thought I wasn't talking about Larry because, I support Larry Reed. It's no secret. And let me say this: I'm not going to stop supporting Larry Reed. I'm not going to stop supporting Larry Reed right now. But I'm annoyed. I'm disappointed, and I feel let down. My friend recently, shout out to Walter, Walt B. Y'all watch him on Power Media Network. He sent me this video of a gentleman by the name of Vincent Terrell Hill. Okay. let me catch myself. And in this video, the receipts that Vincent shared, the information that Vincent shared, I probably flatlined at least 7, 8 times during that video. According to Vincent, and I want to say allegedly, but this don't sound alleged. Um, Larry been having a lot of sex with his assistants, with his best friend. Um, Vincent was in a long, over 10-year relationship with Larry Reed that apparently Larry Reed broke his heart. Go on, keep that allegedly screen up there. King Giles apparently went over to his house and laid on his stomach and tooted his booty while Larry rubbed it. Apparently Larry likes to watch people have sex. They've been going on trips with all the offering and the monies that people have given to the ministry. I don't even know where this ends. For all intent purposes, I bring all this up because my disappointment doesn't lie in the actual actions, but my disappointment lies in not admitting that you are part of the LGBTQIA plus community. Well, somebody would say, well, Daryl, why does that matter? Why is that even important? Lord, Kwame gonna keep that allegedly screen up there. Some of y'all, I feel like he's nervous over there. He fine, he's just keeping that allegedly up there for safety. Here's the issue. Okay, here's my problem. I remember growing up in church, and I had a close friend. I'm not gonna say his real name. Oh Lord, the disclaimer. I got a whole disclaimer up here. But I had a friend growing up in church that I thought was straight. And I defended him to everybody, only to come to find out he was gay and he was throwing me under the bus. Somebody on here knows who he is because she was married to him. Y'all know who he is. But he hurt me so bad. And when I saw this with Larry, like I had a trigger moment because Larry is someone who has always proclaimed to be an ally and not a part of the community. And it got me to thinking, what I understand the issue, but there's clearly an issue Larry has with just admitting that he's gay or likes gay sex. I don't know what to say. I really don't. But it makes me look at him a little differently. Because I am someone who grew up in the church. I am someone who's been around the church, and I've been bullied and done wrong by the church for being gay. So for someone to hide, and I don't even want to get into the allegations with these young men. I don't even want to get into these allegations with these young men. I'm gonna say it again. I don't want to get into these allegations with these young men, allegedly. But what I want to say, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to say I don't trust preachers, but it reaffirms my fact that at the end of the day, we are all human. We are all human, and putting some of these spiritual leaders on pedestals that they don't necessarily belong on. Why? Because when they fall, they disappoint others. I'm trying to make sense of all of this. But recently when I watched Larry, it's almost... It's Eddie Long-ish. Eddie Long-ish. And it just causes me to pause and do some introspective look into my life. We should all take an introspective look into our life and really just think about where have I gone wrong? Where are areas in my life that I've presented a false representation of who I am to people? 2024 is clearly the year of exposure, but I think it's more so the year of just truth. Just the year of being honest, not just with others, but with yourself. People are tired of being used. People are tired of being lied to. Listen, if you don't like somebody, that's okay. And let me tell you something. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't got to like you. Matter of fact, if everybody likes you, that's a problem. You need some haters in your life. You need some people who ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna be on your team. My God, today. Put that comment up there. He can't admit it because what? He can't admit it because he knows he won't be accepted by his demographic, allegedly. But how many people do we know out there who live a life, L-I-E-F-E, a life, right? They up there preaching, they up there singing, they got their same-sex partner at home. They preaching about diet and exercise, and they got an 8-piece of fried chicken and a bottle of Hennessy to cover up the pain they're going through. You know, we just got to start living in truth and honesty. Look, the Bible says that they that worship must worship in spirit and in truth. And when I think about that scripture, and when I look at what it truly says and apply it to a life application, people love you when you are just the truth. People can see through a lie. Y'all fuck with me because you know I'm being real. This is who I is, this is who I am, and this is what it is. And I believe, especially in this world of social media, content creation, shows on YouTube and wherever else, people know a lie when they see it. I got 5 minutes and we're going to get on out of here. You know, I'm not going to say Larry Reed is gay, but he ain't straight. And I think there is definitely, not only it allegedly, Lord, because I just got to call it like I see it, Kwame, because I love me some Larry Reed. And I love a lot of my friends who are gay, who are in church and don't want to admit that they're gay. These are my opinions, because yes, they do exist. There are men out there who still marry women that know damn well they have no intentions of changing their life. And they still out there doing it. And I love them. But this is a time and a place now where people just got to start living their truth. And living their truth in the sense of, let me say this, be who you are. Be who you are. If you don't like gay people, that's okay. If you don't like black people, that's okay. And to some of my men out there, if you don't like women, that's okay. But quit marrying them, beating up on them, and using them, and then walking away. Lord, that's all I got. I need to go to the gym. Because you know what? It really started with Just Hilarious. It started with Just Hilarious and Larry Reed. Because I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, why y'all don't just be honest? Okay, now see. Okay, all right. Well, since this is how we want to end it, Kwame, listen, let me help y'all with something. Because y'all keep wondering if you ever going to hear from Diddy anytime soon. You're not. Okay, Diddy is done. Okay, the crimes against humanity that man has committed, and that 70-page docket that I'm gonna finish and read, Diddy ain't coming back anytime soon. You better enjoy the greatest hits, because that's all you're gonna hear. Okay, and TD Jakes, nope. We gonna hear more. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't read nothing, but I'm talking all the way up, Michaela. All the way up. Do you hear me? Okay. And Corey better give them babies back. Let's just talk about it. Okay. TD Jakes is a lovely man. But handle your home first. Your daughter done stole a child and she got to give that baby back. She has an obsession with babies that is absolutely weird. Your daughter had a baby at 14 and took the parental rights from that man, had no business doing that. And your 2 sons that aren't biologically yours are gay, and you speak against the gay community. That's what I said, and I stand on that with all of my chest. Now, whew, God, that felt good. Larry Reed, he gonna be all right. I believe he gonna be all right, but I would be lying and remiss if I told you I wasn't disappointed. I gotta work my feelings out with that. Cause go Google Vincent Terrell here and watch that video if you haven't. Cause I believe everything that man said. And he broke that man's heart. Craig the Writer Stewart said that. And I couldn't believe that. So that's what I got to say about that, allegedly. And what's my last one? Just Hilarious. I really feel for her. I feel for her because Charlamagne and DJ Envy are not in the business of protecting Black women. And she gonna say something. It's coming. It's coming. The way T.S. Madison bred her, she deserved it. Okay, because she tried it. She tried it. And now she can go on and play with her. Hopefully she stays with this man. Hopefully this is her last man. Okay, hopefully she's not a single mother with two. God bless Just Hilarious. God bless the Breakfast Club. Kwame, let me end this show before I say something and get in trouble for it. Let me look at the comments real quick before I head out. Woo! I love y'all for watching. I really, really do. Thank you for indulging me in figuring out what the hell is going on with this stuff. If you want to be on the show, if you got comments, if you got some ideas and thoughts, y'all go on and hit Pyro Media Network and they'll let me know. Follow me on all social media sites, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram at I am Daryl Walter. Listen, if you have a vision, see it through. Okay, if you have a dream, make it happen. Outside of that, live your truth. And don't be like Just Hilarious, okay? Actually be funny for real. I'll see y'all later. I gotta go. Peace.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.